Core stability is a crucial component of physical development in virtually every sport. If you're new to this field, I want to share a simple and effective framework to help you structure your training more intelligently. Let's begin with a definition. Core stability is your core's ability to remain stable under different conditions. Placed at the center of your body, your core plays a key role in stabilizing your trunk in response to your upper or lower body movements as well as external forces. As you may already know, core muscles, just like any other muscle group, either produce movement or resist against it. In this situation, it acts on the trunk. For example, the six-pack muscle, the rectus abdominis, produces trunk flexion. Your spinal erectors contributes to trunk extension, and other muscles control lateral flexion and rotation. But in many athletic situations, like performing a heavy squat or changing direction suddenly in handball, you need your trunk to be able to maintain a given position. Take the squat, for instance. During a heavy lift, you want to maintain proper form and posture throughout the entire lift. A breakdown in core stability can result in energy leaks, poor performance, or even increase the risk of injury. In a sudden change of direction, your core needs to be tight and reactive so your whole body can move as a single, coordinated unit, giving you better force absorption and a quicker response. And as mentioned in a previous video, core stiffness also enhances force transfer between the upper and lower body. If you haven't seen this video on posterior chain development, I recommend you check it out for better context. The link is in the description of the video. Now that we clarified the topic, let's get to the most important part, how to work core stability with our athletes. There are quite a few effective strategies. Isolated core strengthening. Strengthening each core muscle individually can indirectly improve overall stability. However, relying only on this approach lacks the specificity most athletes need. Global stabilization. Movements like weighted step-up force the entire trunk to stabilize, especially when asymmetrically loaded. Heavy compound lifts. Exercises such as squats, deadlift, and overhead presses demand a high level of core engagement and reinforce postural control under load. Each of these methods is valid, and you can combine them depending on the athlete's sports, goals, and individual needs. But if you want a more targeted approach, consider the anti-movement training. And here's how to apply it. Step 1. Identify core movement patterns. Core stability is about resisting unwanted motion, so we need to know all the possible trunk movement like flexion and extension, so front to back, lateral flexion, so on the sides, and twisting, which is called rotation. Step 2. Select exercises that will challenge this through instability. And here are some examples for each trunk movement. Anti-lateral flexion. We got suitcase carry, farmer's carry, or single arm deadlift, or basically any exercise that will load both thighs differently to force your trunk to resist tilting to one side. For the anti-rotation, Pallof press and all of its variations, this forces you to resist some rotational forces. Anti-flexion and extension, you've got all the GHD exercises, or bird dogs and dead bugs. They can be pretty useful, especially for beginners, even though I'll admit they quickly reach their limits. You can also combine multiple challenges in a single exercise for added complexity. So if you want to start putting some core stability work into your training while you're still gaining experience, this anti-movement framework can be really useful. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, suggestions, or anything else, feel free to drop a comment down below. And if you want to contact me, you can go straight through my social medias. The links are in the description of the video. I'll see you next Sunday, and until then, train hard, stay consistent, and never forget, make yourself proud.